Hi everyone, Lauren here with Kidson. I'm here with, most of you know who this is, it's Fadi from Aly Fila. He just played the O2 Academy in Bournemouth for Remedy and Good Grief Monster Ball with a load of great artists, and we're just going to catch up with him about his past year. He's had a really exciting year, the show, and yeah, that's really about it. So let's start with the night. You just played and now PVD's on, so how was your set?
It was great, really good show. Great crowd. I love this venue. I played before 2 times here when it was Slinky.
Okay.
Like when they used to do actually like weekly shows here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But nowadays it's like more like every 6 months or something like that. It takes more time to do like trance shows here. But it was really good. Great crowds. It's packed and it's great feedback on every track.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Definitely good set. I heard some people saying like, can you just keep going? Can you just keep going?
I would love to.
Actually speaking, I saw a video of you in Australia recently. You were playing, and you were bribing the promoters to let you.
I wasn't bribing. The thing is,
I will pay you. Okay. I will pay you.
I'll tell you the story. Before I started the gig, like the guys, the promoters, told me about that. There is this thing, like you pay a penalty, like if you go over the time. What? And I was like, when I finished, I was like, guys, okay, how much is the penalty? I'll pay it. I want to continue. I was like, come on, guy. It was a great party. To be honest, it was one of the best parties I had this year in Sydney. It was unbelievable, and I wanted to keep going. And the crowd, it was full the whole night. They didn't leave until the end, and I wanted to continue. So I wasn't bribing. I was like, okay, let's continue. I'll pay the penalty. It's done.
But no one knew about the penalty.
Yeah, and then some people thought I was bribing the venue, and the venue were like, no. It is what it is.
Sydney, fucking love you guys, really. That's unbelievable. To be honest, I want to continue more, man. I want to play more. Give me 1 more hour. 1 more hour, please. 1 more hour. Please. 1 more hour. Not 1 more song. 1 more hour. I'll pay the penalty. I'll pay it. I'll pay the penalty. How much is it? Fuck it. Come on, guys. Okay. How much is the penalty if we play 1 hour more? Simple. How much for 1 hour? I'll pay you. I'll pay you.
What time do they end there?
3 a.m.
Ooh, okay, so that's a little early than you're used to.
Yep.
Okay, you know, I saw some videos and one particular video.
Hour, that's it.
That's it.
Not too much.
Okay. I saw some videos and it was quite funny. So people really didn't know about the penalty, so they're thinking like he's bribing. It was really funny, but it really showed how much you wanted to play for everybody. It showed your dedication to everything, which was really cool. So, okay, so you played tonight. Last night you were at ADE in Amsterdam.
Trance with Soulstone. Yeah, it was a great party. Okay. It's always good to play in Amsterdam. It's one of the special places where I like to play. Yeah.
How was ADE as a whole? Did you actually do?
I didn't have the chance to.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to be there 2 days ago, but I had some problems back in Egypt, so I had to stay, and I flew on Thursday, the day of the party.
And just did the party.
So I arrived at 10 p.m., did the party, and came here.
What is that like? I mean, I know a lot of artists, they fly right in, they go right to the venue, they play, and how do you deal with jet lag and just flying from all
It's really tiring. It is really tiring.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Like, I know just...
If you've been like touring every week, doing a lot of gigs every week for the past 7 years or 8 years, it is hectic.
I can only imagine.
I can't wait to have a holiday.
When do you have a holiday? Do you have something planned?
January.
Next Saturday?
January.
January.
I wish it's next Saturday.
Sound of Egypt 350.
I'm having the whole January off.
Just
holiday.
phone off, disconnect from everybody.
Yeah.
You need that. I mean,
I need it. I deserve it.
You definitely do. You have a crazy schedule. So let's talk a little bit about your year, 2014. Let's start with FSOE 350. After having a really successful FSOE 300, you took the tour to tons of other countries. So let's go stop to stop. First stop.
First stop was in Egypt, in Sharm el-Sheikh. That was at Space. That was a great success. We had Dash Berlin. We had a lot of great artists like Jordan Suckley and a lot of other people. Ram. It was really good. It was a great start. I was like, that's a good start. I was like looking forward to do like new places like New York, where you come from.
We'll get to that. Yeah, I'm from New York, if you didn't know.
That was ridiculous. That was an amazing gig.
Okay.
We had Argentina, we had Colombia, we had Salvador.
So you did a lot of South America.
Poland.
Okay.
We had the biggest free trance festival.
I have to ask you, because last year you did Amsterdam for free, 300 was
Yes.
free, and now Poland's free. How do you manage to throw a free party at that caliber of artists? Because you had like a stack lineup both years.
I'll tell you something. It's very simple, and I hope a lot of promoters will learn not to be only greedy to get the money from the. Give something back to the people who comes to your parties. And this is what we do. I like to at least make something for the people who always support you
Yes,
and fly
definitely.
miles away to come and see your gigs, gives them something back. And that's what we decided since the 300. We said every year we're gonna do one of the shows. Okay. We're gonna do it free party. So it's all about like, and thanks to the DJs who comes to play, they come for free.
They also come for free.
They don't
so they
like charge us any money. We just pay the flights and the hotel, and that's it.
So every DJ on that
every DJ was in Poland played for free.
They just got their
I want to thank them all.
And that was a stacked lineup. Like
yeah, exactly.
That was a lot of people.
Exactly. Yeah, and it was all for free.
Very nice.
And we're gonna do it next year.
You're gonna do next year. Just another city is gonna be at.
I'm not sure. Maybe Poland again. Let's see.
Okay, so
because we loved it there.
You loved it in Poland? Yeah. It was. I listened to the broadcast.
The venue
awesome.
Is ridiculous.
Really?
You have to.
It was outdoor.
Yep.
I'll try.
It's in an old castle.
That's
beautiful.
Fucking awesome.
Beautiful.
Excuse my French. That's fucking awesome. So let's talk a little bit about New York, because people that have seen my interviews know I'm from New York, and me and a good friend of mine at home worked on a campaign, and I know we were told
she was the reason.
Okay, Escala Entertainment ultimately threw the party, but we were asked by certain people to advocate that we want the show here, and we started out small and we took it to a point that I didn't think we were going to be able to.
Exactly. I remember the night I did
Santos Party House.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And you did the whole campaign. Everyone was wearing t-shirts of FSOE 350, New York, and banners and everything. I was like, wow, I have to do it in New York. And then we decided to do it. Mm-hmm. So we talked with Escala, they were up for it, and we finally did it.
Yes.
And it's because of you.
No, okay. Thank you. That's very sweet.
You started the thing.
And yes, I don't want to take credit because it's...
No, you have a big credit for that, really.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Thank you. I mean, if anybody followed Facebook, we definitely campaigned a lot. We went over the top, but we really wanted to show we wanted it. So let's say a country, a city for 400 wants to see you there. Do you suggest they campaign and let it be known?
Exactly. We need to see a big campaign. We need to see that really a lot of people want it in their city. Okay. You know? So we feel like, okay, if we didn't think about the city, we need to think about it. We need to try to make it happen, at least try.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that if they make a huge campaign, doesn't mean that we will make it happen. Because sometimes you don't find a partner in that city that wants to do it also.
Yeah.
You know? So that's the thing. We need to make sure that a lot of people in that city wants it. And then we take it over from that.
Okay, very nice. I mean, I guess it really depends on a promoter picking up the idea and wanting to bring, and the venue. There's so much little things to it that are actually going to bring it there. But if anybody needs any advice or help, FSOE 350 NYC is the backslash for our Facebook. We're still active. We still post. We still share, because we've had people have reached out from other cities and asked us what we did. And me and Joel Marcano, that's the one ran it with me. Yes. We try to.
Joel.
He's
and by the way, we are planning to come back to New York, not for 400, but hopefully for 450. Hopefully for 450. Yeah.
That's awesome. Very awesome. How did you think about the venue, Hammerstein Ballroom in New York?
Wow.
There's not a lot of EDM events. They're more like a ballroom.
It's beautiful.
It's similar to this actually with the ballroom
but
site.
it's bigger.
Yeah, actually it is a little bit bigger than this.
Hammerstein is bigger.
Yeah, it's a beautiful venue, but they don't have a lot of EDM events. I know Tiesto's played there, and a couple of ours, Eric Prydz has played there. So to have FSOE there, I remember a lot of the response to it was like, finally, real trance in New York, in a big venue, not just a little club where no one knows what's going on. It was amazing to have a whole stack lineup of real trance in New York.
It was a great message to the world to say, like, New York, the United States of America, they care about proper trance music.
They definitely do. It was a very successful tour. I tried to tune into all the live feeds and everything. You were all over the place. awesome tour. Congratulations on everything. I hope 400 is as good as 350 was, and just keep going up from
we
there.
We're planning something even bigger, way bigger.
Really?
With everything, the production, the whole concept, the ideas, we're gonna push it to the next level next year.
You can always just keep going up from there, because I've only heard positive feedback from everybody, and New York was
push it really big. We'll make it really bigger.
Awesome, very good. So do you already have ideas of where you want to go next year, or it's just kind of brewing right now, right?
Yes.
Your eyebrows are going, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, we already made some deals already.
Okay.
With some very new countries.
That's cool.
Which is cool, because that's the thing. I always want to go to really new places where they don't have anything of that. We need to bring this to a lot of really new places, not the same venues again, not the same cities again, to spread it more, you know.
No, I agree, and a lot of people from New York are saying, you guys going to do a 450 campaign? I said no, because I mean, as much 400. Sorry, I keep going ahead. 400, and I keep saying, you know what? Like, as much as I would love to, there's a ton of work, and I'm totally up for it again. I said, but let's let other people experience, and let's travel and go see these different countries. It gives you the opportunity to go around.
And then we do 450, come back in a different venue with different production, make it different. So it's like fresh again. So
you've been to Argentina twice for FSOE 350 though.
Yes.
You're gonna do it again next year?
Well, like you said, we've done 300 and 350 in Argentina, so I think it's time to give that the chance to other countries, other cities to have FSOE 400. So I think we're gonna skip Argentina next year.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I mean, they can. They got it 2 years in a row. I mean, I just think that it's, like you said earlier, it's about spreading the music from end of the globe to other end of the globe.
As much as I love Argentina so much, but it's time that we need to give the chance to other cities that really would love to have this, you know?
Yeah.
Because we can do other stuff in Argentina. I will go to Argentina, play in Argentina every year, that's for sure. But I think for the project FSOE, like the brand, everything, celebration, I think the next one in Argentina will be 450.
Okay.
Not 400.
Granted, that's fine. But will you always go to Egypt?
Yes. I have to. It's your home. It's my home.
It's your home. Well, it's not my home.
It's not your home.
New York is my home. It's his home.
Yeah.
Understandable. So, all right. So 350 was a great success, and I wish you the best with 400 and moving forward from that. Hope to see you in some really awesome countries. I hope to be able to go to those awesome countries.
Yes, I would love to.
I would try. Traveling's fun. If you haven't ever traveled, travel. If
we do 400 in Poland, the free trance festival, try to make it.
I will try. Poland. I have never been to Poland, and I would love to.
The venue is ridiculous.
The outdoor venue, right? Awesome. Okay. So 350, you did the summer of the year. I mean, summer part of the year. So you also had your your album come out.
Yes, this our third artist album, Other Shore, and it was doing really well. I was so happy with the feedback from everyone. Yeah, I think it's our best album to date.
Really?
I think so.
I know that all we are still lessons learned. Play with fire, get burned. These flames, they burn right through, could burn us alive. But I know these flames are the only thing I need to survive. Whatever happened to a love that was on fire, on fire.
I'm really happy to hear you have a vacation, because I see you're in a different country every weekend. I can only imagine.
Really, yeah.
Because
like I said before, I deserve it.
You deserve it, and actually, people know, but I don't think maybe anybody mentions you. You just had a baby.
Yes. 7 months now.
7 months. So you had a little boy. So what's it like to be away on tour and not be able to really spend time with him?
Kills me. Really. Really. Because this is like, I think it's the best thing in life. I've never felt like something like this before. This kind of love or like, it's different than anything Like I don't care about. No, honestly, nowadays I don't care about anything else.
But your son.
Like if anything bad happens to me in work or whatever, if my son is good, I'm happy.
I can only imagine. I don't have children, but I mean, I was thinking about questions to ask you and everything, and I was just like, you know what? I can only imagine what it'd be to be away from something, you know, such a precious life.
Nowadays, like every week, like when I'm leaving home, I'm like, it's killing me. Yeah.
Do you get to Skype? Do you Skype with him sometimes when you're? I mean, not that he knows what's going on.
No, it was my wife, and she always has him. Yeah.
Aww. What's his name?
Naguib.
Naguib?
Naguib is like
Naguib?
the same name as my grandfather.
Oh, so he's named after his
grandfather. Yeah.
Aw, that's nice. Well, I wish him all the best and your wife all the best. And I just thought about that. I can't even imagine what it's like to be away from. It's okay. What it's like to be away from your son. I can only imagine. But
it's a good reason to go back.
You must be so excited to come home.
Exactly. It's being like the moment I'm opening the door of my house. It's like
you hear the giggles and
I'm so happy to enter. Really. Really.
You can tell on your face that you just like it's just something awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is unbelievable.
That's awesome. I mean, as much as you are away, you are providing for him. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
So it's worth it in a way.
Exactly. That's what makes me calm about that.
That you know that even though you're.
Other than that, I would have stopped.
Well, of course. I mean, like it's like, oh, if I'm not making any money, I'm not doing anything I love. It's like, why am I going to be away from him?
I'll stay with him. Yeah.
So
definitely.
Do you want to show him how to DJ when he's a little older? Future DJ? Or are you gonna let him choose what he wants to do?
No, I won't push anything on him. I just want to make sure that he learns at least music.
Of course.
I want him to learn an instrument or what.
Something, because music's
to play an instrument. Because I think being a musician or learning music makes you clever in a way.
No,
I don't know.
It stimulates a part of the brain.
Yes, exactly.
And music is the only universal language that you could throw sheet music. And I mean, I used to play an instrument in school. Sheet music and anything in front of any culture, and they're gonna know how to play it the same way. Yeah, I think that's very important to teach music. And if he picks it up, awesome. If he doesn't,
no, I won't push on anything on him.
I always see teachers like a future little like onesies, future DJ.
I would be happy if he's a DJ. I would be happy.
Back?
Yeah. Can do a special show.
That's awesome. So, one last question. This is a random thought of mine. So, as we've said like 3,000 times, I'm from New York. You're from Egypt. We're right now in the UK. So I've never imagined that I would be sitting down with somebody from another walk of life in another country and connecting on a certain level. And you get to do this almost every weekend. You get to sit down with people from all walks of life. How does that feel? And B, what have you learned from traveling all over and meeting so many different people?
I learned a lot, to be honest, because I've been to many places that I didn't expect to see what I've been seeing, you know. For the last 6-7 years, I've been seeing a lot of great things, a lot of cultures, different people, different way of living, whatever it is, rich, poor, it's all different things. And I think it made me a way better person.
Culture kind of in a way?
Yeah, way better person now from traveling a lot. I appreciate life way more now. I can see how people, like how the music touches, like it touched them, like it makes their life way better. And I feel like I'm blessed to have this feeling, you know.
Even being in the crowd and seeing people tonight. I mean, and the UK is not really too far off from America, but it is another country. And I see people how, especially during your set, just complete feels, just in their own world. And it's like to see that there. And then we both were in Amsterdam this past week, and I was recently in Prague, and just it's different, but everybody's still on that same page. It's just music just touches you.
And when I see people who tell me your music is something really important to our lives, and I feel like
that much just touch your heart.
No, really, it is something really important for myself. Like when I hear something like that, it's really special. I feel like I'm doing something nice.
Yeah.
Like I make people really enjoy whatever it is. Like maybe they are down or feeling bad or whatever, and when they listen to our music, they feel better. For me, that's something good. At least I'm not just doing music and making people dance and that's it. It's not. It's not about that. It's not about people going to a club to just dance and that's it.
Yeah.
When you touch people, I think that's the feeling I get from that is really, really big.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. I mean, I travel my little bit of traveling to other countries to see different artists and everything, and I can just only imagine what it's like to be an artist and be in a new place every weekend and seeing all walks of life. Because I know when I travel, I want to absorb as much as I can.
Exactly, yeah.
And I can hope that every artist takes that with them as well, and not just goes play, leave, play, leave, play, leave. Just experience something. If you have the time.
Learn from the culture, learn from the people, because it's always different. Like everywhere you go, it is different than anywhere else. Yeah.
This world is so eclectic.
And it always has its like this special thing, and you have to know that.
Yes. I hear this world is so unique and so eclectic and so large that I feel like
the world
people
is
need
so
to
big. Because like I know a lot of people like they travel always to the same destinations, and they are missing a lot because there are a lot of places that normally I wouldn't have been going there to travel or like for a vacation or anything, but I've been there because of my work.
Yeah.
And I'm really blessed that I had the chance to see all those amazing places.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, these like little thoughts I had in my head. I'm like, I can't even imagine what it's like for someone that gets to do it all the time. I do it on a small scale, but on a big scale, it's just really cool. So, but thank you for sitting down. That's the end of my questions. Thank you for sitting down. I know you must be exhausted. I'm exhausted.
Thank you,
definitely always a pleasure talking with you.
Yeah, you too, really. You're a good friend, and I'm happy always to have interviews with you.
Thank you so much, and I hope you best of luck for the rest of the year. Best of luck with your son, and I will see you at some point in the world at some point.
I'll see you soon.
Definitely soon.
New York, whatever.
Yeah. All right, thanks guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Poland, how you doing? Okay, I normally don't really talk on the microphone, but someone contacted me through Facebook, a guy called Dave, and he has something special to ask. Can you hear me?